Hey everyone, Kyle here. It's, I think, October 22nd. I'm not 100% sure. I'm losing track of the days very steadily. Traditionally, around this time of year, I like to make a lot of horror content. Just because October, it feels festive. I kind of have a means in which I can post that sort of thing without being scrutinized. Not that I really care that much about what other individuals think. However, yeah, we're 22 days into the month and I've barely posted anything. I think I posted the the driving video. I'm blanking on the title. My own video. I worked hard on that too. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video kind of discussing where I've been, what I've been up to. I know that that's not wholly interesting, but I kind of feel compelled to say something rather than just having dead silence across the world. Back at college, I know that I kind of left work and in place of a ton of responsibility and working 5 days a week, I just traded school where I have an immense amount of responsibility and still work 5 days a week. Kind of jumped out of the kettle into the cauldron. That's a fucking festive one. That's what's been occupying most of my time. I am still trying to edit videos where I can with what time I do have, but unfortunately that's really not a lot of time. I've been having a hard time managing everything. Not because I'm bad at time management, just it's hard, man. It's hard balancing everything. And whereas this is more of a hobby than anything, that kind of falls to the wayside, unfortunately. With that being said, I do have more horror projects on the horizon. Holy shit, that was some cool fucking alliteration right there. With this whole situation, I recently found something. Found something in my home, and it brought back memories, and I feel that it's emblematic of where I'm at in this point of my life. I'd like to introduce everyone to JokeMaster Jr. For those of you unfamiliar, this is a toy from the early 2000s. I was gonna see if there was a date assigned to it, but I want to say like 2003, 2004. It's by this company, Excalibur. The significance of this is when I was younger, I got this toy. Basically how he works is you press this big old joke button that's on his nose, and in the most obnoxious nasally tone, he belches out some of the worst jokes you could possibly think of. I can't even remember any of them. They're just like fucking knock-knock jokes. But when I was younger, I was obsessed with this thing. And what I would do is I would mash the nose so it would start to say something and just interrupt itself. It would be like all excited, and I just mash the shit out of it. I wouldn't even listen to any of the jokes. I wouldn't jot them down or anything. I would just mash the fuck out of the nose. And that's how I found my fun, and it annoyed the shit out of everyone. There is a volume button, but even when you turn it down to the lowest option, it still is fucking ear-piercing. The other day while cleaning, I found this, and I don't even know how it got to the current apartment I'm at. I feel like it was planted just because I haven't seen this thing in like 12 to 15 years. And I got excited when I saw it because I was like, oh, this is golden, this is nostalgic. But broke open the back, switched out the batteries, and no matter how hard I try, I can't get it to work. Maybe it's best that I don't open Pandora's box by somehow finding a way to fix it. In a way, I want to say that it's symbolic to where I'm at in my life, where 12 to 15 years ago, I may have been this excited husk of a machine, just nasally belting out whatever jokes I can think of off the top of my head. But nowadays, I'm just fucking dead. It's just a bleeding shame that this is where I'm at in my life, where I'm drawing parallels to this awful fucking machine. The thing is like, even though it is broken, it'll never work again, I don't feel compelled to throw it out. And I don't know why. It's been 12 years in storage. I never noticed that it was missing. When I found it, it was just pure coincidence. And yet I can't get rid of it. I don't know why. I feel like there's some sort of deeper meaning here that I could draw, somehow connecting the whole project creation, college, JokeMaster Jr. But I think I'm gonna leave that kind of up in the air, speculative. If you want to draw any conclusions, feel free to within the comments. I'd be more than happy to hear them out. I felt my comment about being dead inside along with JokeMaster Jr. here was probably the best I'm gonna do on this Friday afternoon. So yeah, that's the reasoning. I haven't been around as much. I've been just kind of preoccupied with school. I still enjoy making videos when and where I can, but it's just hard finding the time. I just want to say, hey, check in, see how everyone's doing, introduce the world to JokeMaster Jr., even if it's fucking deceased. I will see you all in the next video. Godspeed, everyone. I love you all.
Have no fear. You will be reborn.
Do the canaries love their sweethearts?